Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you're keeping well. My name is Dr. Mercy, and today I come to you as a teacher of maths. Now, those days when I was teaching, we used to have two papers in mathematics, paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 used to be Form 1 and Form 2 work, and then paper 2 would be Form 3 and Form 4 work. So paper 1 would be very, very simple because it's introduction of various topics. Then Form 3 and Form 4 would come in paper 2, where it will be conclusion of the topics. Okay, so it was very, very important for a child to revise well from Form 1 and 2 for them to be able to do Form 3 and 4. Okay, away from that. Now, in the two papers, we had section 1 and section 2. Section 1 was compulsory. Section 2 had choices. I'm not sure I remember how many questions there used to be. I think there used to be 8 questions, and then you select 6. I'm not sure it is like that today. Okay? Selecting choices. Okay? Now, students or learners who had learned how to select, how to make choices at home, used to find it very easy. Because one thing that we used to say, or I used to say as a teacher of maths, don't jump into working fast. Read through all the questions and full tick, half tick, mark wrong. Full tick means I know it, I can do it. Half tick means I can start. I may not be able to finish, but I have an idea. X means I don't have an idea as at now, but the idea might come along the way. So my proposal to the students then, and even today, I say the same. When you start working, you start with full tick with full marks. I mean, the full ticks with the highest marks. That means you go to section B and work those sums where you have full ticked, meaning you will get the most marks there and you'll get them right. And then after you are done full ticks section B, you go to full tick section A. And then you go back to section B, half tick, and half tick section A, and then no idea in section B, no idea in section A. That way, you are making in mathematics the best choices. Why? Because you want to earn the most. You are trying to optimize the marks. Now, where do learners learn these choices? Where do they learn this? The teacher cannot teach them. Let me tell you the truth. Some of these skills are learned at home. They are life skills. And maybe you're asking, what does it mean to make a choice? To make a choice means to select one option from multiple possibilities based on preferences, values, or circumstances. You have 5 options. You have 10 options. You have 10 friends. You have 10 things that you are selecting from. If you have learned how to make decisions, then you will be able to look at the pros and cons of each. You are able to ask yourself, which of these gives me the highest returns? And for the student, we are saying, which of these gives me the highest marks? So, dear parents, before we demand so much from our children, let's remember that learning to make choices starts at home, and the kids learn when they are small. How do they learn when they are small? As they grow up, you go with them to the clothes shop. Let them select for themselves. You have 2,000. You have 500. These are the clothes. This is the shop. Pick what you want. And as the child weighs the money and the colors that they want and the design that they want, they learn to make choices. Let's help our children to learn to make choices. They don't learn those things at school. Those things are learned at home. So when you come to a Form 2 student, Form 3 learner, and you are on their case, insisting on you did not make the right choice of friends, have they learned how to choose friends? Because there are many girls, many boys in the class. How do they know? How do they select from the 10? They have to know that this is her behavior, this is his behavior, this is the number of times that this person is punished. This is, your child needs to know how to describe each and every of the classmates before they can make their choice of friends. That can only be learned at home. There is no mwalimu who is going to teach that. I'm telling you the truth. And I'm telling you this as somebody who has been a teacher for many years, and then number 2, I've been a parent. Children learn choices at home. Give them the open windows that are there for prayer. You can pray in the morning between this time. You can pray over this other time. This other one. Choose 2 or choose 1, and let your child choose that which they want. And if they have chosen, allow them. And then they will discover that when they go to pray in the morning, some of the children are sleeping, so it is not good time. If they go to pray at lunchtime, some of the kids are doing their homework, so it is not good time. When they go to pray in the evening, it seems like it's a good time. Why? Because they have done their homework, they have come from school, and all those things. That can only be learned at home as they are growing up. There is no teacher who is going to teach that. We are talking about making choices. And it affects the child in all ways. In choosing friends, choosing subjects, choosing careers, choosing which car to buy. I mean, all these things that we choose. Even when we are older, we learned at home. So I want to challenge us as parents. Let's allow our children to learn how to make decisions. It will affect even their question choices in the examination room. Yeah, your child never finishes their exam. They are always caught halfway. Why? Because they don't know how to make choices. They start with the hand ones, or they start from number 1 to number last. I challenge you, come on, let's help our children to learn how to make choices. Toodles, and God bless you, dear parent.